Hi there, I'm Tom DeLuca, Customer Success Manager at Injixo. In this video, we'll be discussing how together with Tructyre, we work to bring more work-life balance to employees while improving the business results. I'm pleased to be joined throughout this video by Jonathan O'Connor from Tructyre. It all started down to Jonathan. So Jonathan was a previous user, power user, and he returned to us through the company of Tructyre. He introduced Tructyre to us, who was previously working on spreadsheets, and they needed a WFM to help solutionize their business. And fortunately, Injixo ticked the boxes. Tructyre had a standard 40-hour week per agent, and they were looking at reducing it for a little bit of work-life balance, getting it down to 37 and a half, which normally is fine, but you normally need more people to kind of make that happen. What Jonathan ended up doing was working with us in partnership to find a way.
Before Injixo, everything was done on Excel sheets. We were very much fixed shifts as I come into the operation. No foresight into what was happening next week, next month. It was a case of that is the plan is as it's always been. No sort of changes or anything. Breaks were a free-for-all. Holiday were, if your manager liked you really, you were then given the holiday off, and no real guide as to how many people were off on holiday. We'd had a lot of attrition, and a number of those conversations on levers. It was a sticking point with agents that they were on long hours. They were on reasonable salary, and those long hours, their work-life balance wasn't great. So the decision was made to look at those hours, and could I actually model it? There was no option of employing more staff. It was solely the reducing those hours, keeping employees pay the same, and I then had to model it within Injixo to actually show that we could still provide our customer service, still meet our SLAs. Within the first few months, we dropped our invoice backlog from around about 11,000 at its maximum. We dropped down to 7,000, and with the continued work over the last 2 years, we're currently sitting at just under 3,000 invoices in the backlog. Bearing in mind that our technicians are out daily creating around about 800-900 jobs a day, that's only 3 days work that we are at a backlog, 3-4 days, and that's fantastic. That's a real achievement, and I wouldn't have been able to do that without the support and the planning that is available from Injixo.
Them utilising Injixo thus far has meant quite a considerable amount of headcount saving, which they wouldn't have been able to do without utilising Injixo. So as their business grows, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to need further heads, so that they may be able to grow efficiently with the use of Injixo.
We're actually undergoing a big change here for our night shift, and we're merging the Tructyre night shift with our sister company ATS, and so I'm bringing on a small contingent of our ATS colleagues onto Injixo, and ideally what I'd like to do is sell the benefits of Injixo across to our ATS side, and actually get all of our ATS colleagues on there and show them the benefits that I can bring to their planning, their scheduling, and take it further. To me, I think it's a win-win across the board.
My job title is Customer Success Manager, and I come to work every day with the view of how can I make my customers successful, working with customers, listening to their problems and trying to come up with solutions. It's a passion. I really enjoy what I'm doing, and working with Tructyre in particular and Jonathan, it's an absolute pleasure.